Hi, it's KuyaMike and welcome to another video where I read your emails and give you my opinion on the matter. As always, these emails are kept anonymous, so please do feel free to send in any questions, confessions, or anything you just want to get off your chest to the email in the description below. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can stay up to date with any new videos I upload in the future, as well as liking and sharing to help this channel grow. I'd also like to invite you to comment your thoughts on today's email so that we can help others out that might be in a similar situation. Plus, it's always better to hear from everyone so that we can get different points of view so that we can add on to the wealth of insight from everyone's collective wisdom and experience. So without further ado, let's begin. Oh, and one more thing, we've hit 100 subscribers. Big thank you, because I was happy if I just got 7 and we've gone well over, and this channel is only 2 weeks old. So back to the email. Hey Michael, I saw your first YouTube video and I really enjoyed it. I agree with you and think that talking about things openly is the best solution for most things. However, I'm in a position where I feel like being open about my thoughts might be dangerous for me. This is entirely speculation, and I could be completely wrong to feel this way, so I thought I'd see what you think. I would lean politically more right, and I feel the world we live in is predominantly left-wing. I didn't have much of a problem with that until recently, where I feel every element of my everyday life has become politicized. For now, I've managed to avoid talking about politics with people I know that are very left-wing at work, and in my experience, when people who are very left-wing find out I am right-wing, the relationship is tarnished. I can feel them look and act differently towards me, so I definitely don't want this to be the case at work, so I stay out of political conversations. My fear is being asked to do something I fundamentally disagree with, and being outed as a right-wing person. This is affecting my work relationships. Do you think this is a valid fear to have, and do you have any advice on how to approach this problem? For clarity, I have no preference for a person's political views. As long as you have a reasonable argument for what you believe in, then I don't care. Live and let live. My fear is only on how I am seen based on my views. We'll appreciate the anonymity if you use this. So they broke it up to make it easier for me to say anonymity, because I couldn't say it before, but I can now. Thank you. The question is, do you think this is a valid fear to have, and do you have any advice on how to approach this problem? This can be quite overwhelming because we talk about the whole being politically right-wing and left-wing and so on. So I'm going to link an Urban Dictionary definition on left-wing and right-wing, because I do know that it does differ from country to country, the whole definition. But for the sake of this video, I did actually correspond with this person just to get a deeper understanding as to what the problem might be, and also so that I can define this version of what it means to be right and left-wing. In a nutshell, for this video, right wing is more of respecting authority and structure and so on, whereas left wing would be more of like speaking for the rights of those that may be oppressed socially, and also advocating everyone's rights, freedom of expression, so on. Not saying that the right does not advocate freedom of expression, but it's more of like they're more all about enforcing that and so on. So how to approach this? And again, for people watching, I mean no offense in what I say, so remember, take this as satire, but I'm not trying to offend. So based on my experience, and I'm sure everyone can relate to this, but it gets old really quick when you just try to have a normal conversation and then someone takes it in a direction where it seems to be now a contest of intellect. And it's really frustrating because there are times I just want to have a shallow conversation and I don't want to find any profound meaning in anything. Like, say for example, if my friend asks me, oh, which Smash Bros character do you like? And I say, I like Luigi. And then someone, oh, you choose Luigi, but he's based off Italians. They have this history of oppression taking over the world, and if you go to their country, they have monuments that they'd stolen from different cultures, and now they blah blah blah. You get the point. For me, I'm just like, I just want to play Luigi because Luigi is fun. He's the L-man. It's like they actively go out of their way to be offended, even if there is no offense intended at all. So in my experience, what I do is, one, I actually tend to be quite aloof anyway when I'm at work. So whenever I do talk, I usually just have maybe music in one ear, I have one out just in case someone wants to talk, because I want to be social without coming off rude in case someone wants to talk to me. And if someone talks to me about something, yeah, I'll respond. But if I have history of this person where I know that this person is going to engage in a debate, at that point I just know that I've labeled them in my head like, okay, I'm just going to keep my answers safe. This might not be the approach because I'm allowing it to happen, but for me it works because I just rather just avoid it. It's just too much effort than it's worth. Now, another thing is, you did say that this might be entirely speculation and you could be completely wrong to feel this way. If you give them the benefit of the doubt, if they truly are what they preach, then they shouldn't be imposing their ideals on you, because if they do that, then they'd be no better than who they are supposedly against. Because again, it's annoying when you talk to someone who's all about freedom of expression, but then they get offended, or freedom of expression so long as you don't offend. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you can't have expression without offending someone, because in one form or another someone will take something differently. And again, it's those people that are, it's a bit of a peeve of mine where they actively seek out to get offended. I do have a few friends like that. They are still my friends, because at the end of the day, my friends, we talk, and if we do have heated arguments, but at the end of the day, we don't let that become our identity. So my advice would be just give them the benefit of the doubt. In the best case scenario, they'll be understanding and respectful of your political views, because again, at the end of the day, it all boils down to communication and mutual respect. So as long as these people are not enforcing their ideals onto you, and you can comfortably just be yourself, then there shouldn't be any issue. If it's unavoidable and you have to keep talking to these people at work, then probably just maybe don't engage too much in conversations that you know might spark political debate. And then going back to your fear about being asked to do something that you fundamentally disagree with, like I said, do give them the benefit of the doubt and just explain like you don't feel comfortable with this, and as long as you explain your reasons why, should they ask you, or if you feel you need to justify yourself to not look like a douche or something like that, as respectfully as possible, I hope. And it's up to them how they decide to receive that. But like I said, have faith in people and give them the benefit of the doubt that despite your differences in views, it shouldn't really affect anything else. But yeah, I get where you're coming from. It's really exhausting when every conversation becomes a debate. It sucks. Honestly, this email caught me off guard because I didn't realize how much I'd relate to this. But my number one advice is that I learned from a very wise man who was actually my tutor back when I was doing my masters. He said, and this applies to all fields, just don't be a dick and you'll be fine. Okay, so with all that said, again, please do comment your opinions on this and how you would tackle the matter. I'd love to see your comments in the comment section below. And as always, I do appreciate your support, so please do share and like if you enjoyed this video so that we can continue growing this channel. Please do send in your emails. I welcome all emails, even if you're just looking to just get something funny off of your chest, or you just want to get something like this where it can be tough to talk to someone, so rather just you have that security of anonymity. Yeah, just send them in. I'll read them out if you want me to make a video. If not, we can keep exchanging emails and help each other out. I really do enjoy, from the first email I made a video on until now, I've been learning so much from everyone's feedback, especially from the comments, so I do appreciate that. I feel like from every video I make, I'm actually leveling up as a human, because my understanding of everyone's situation, seeing different perspectives, is just growing and growing, and I do hope everyone else is too. So please do send me emails, and I hope to hear from you soon. Until the next video.